They'll send Worthy in motion. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 14 on the pickup. And the Chiefs have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Patrick to throw. Right side, caught by Wiley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 2nd down, Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Mahomes on 1st down. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Chiefs first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Motion man is Rice. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 4. Holmes fakes the give and keeps it himself. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. It's something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have? A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
off the play fake. It's May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
The Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the run, and this is Travion Henderson. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. Well, that helps with be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Third and short, and here is May. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Henderson now on first and 10. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
It is second and 9. Working out of the gun. It's May. This one on target. It's Dobbs. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. Out of the gun, here's May. And he'll take it on in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now, the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. Allen in motion. On first down, it's Mahomes. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they look for.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they go to work on first and goal. They'll run with Henderson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. May looking to run. And he will score! Great May. Touchdown, New England. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Putting the tight end in motion. First down throw. Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Left side in the hands of Rice. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
A handoff, running left is Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden, you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off the play fake, here's May. On the left side, it's Carnes, high ground. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because the quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time.
And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Patriots. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now, Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the give, it's Henderson.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
At the 39-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go play action with May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
The quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. On the draw, it's Henderson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. In motion. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They face 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Hand off, and it's Henderson. And he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Pats add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. first and 10. It's Mahomes. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards. A first down throw for Mahomes. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Throwing is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now Mahomes. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Pass midfield to the 45. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 35. 25 yards to pick up there. First down, New England. First down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big hit.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Marcus Jones now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They go three tight ends here on first and 10. Here goes it. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands up. Taken down after a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. 3rd and a yard.
It's now 3rd down.
Here's Mahomes. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
We'll try and run it with Walker. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Patrick to throw. Rice open. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout work. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And that is incomplete, but a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late? It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Again, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is May. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. That is to Wiley, open on the left. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. First and 10.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Open downfield is Wiley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at him. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
From the shotgun. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Milton Williams getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. Allen in motion. 2nd down. It's Fields. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Jared Wiley. Touchdown, KC. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. To throw now, May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 30.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and a yard. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it's going to be fourth down. Patriots ready for the punt. A few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. A first down throw for Fields. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, KC.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. First and 10. Fields. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
and he's in! Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And that is every returner's nightmare. Everyone's saying you can't get tackled by the kicker, but you have to give credit. What an effort there by the kicker to ensure he gets him down and he saves the touchdown.
They will take a knee here. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Third and 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go, son. 58, let's hear that. Right.
Will take the snap and go down to a knee. Second and 11.
319, guys.
So it's a win for the Patriots. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.